She saw the sign and said nothing. Your mother carries a truth too heavy for her tongue. Her silence is louder than her prayers. What she didn't tell you is already walking toward you. My child, her fear isn't fiction, it's prophecy. Tomorrow unlocks what she tried to bury. She knows. That's why she trembles. You've heard it in her sighs, not her sentences. The truth is living behind her eyes. She tried to forget. Heaven won't let her. My child, what she saw will find you. She stayed quiet to protect the illusion. She kissed you goodnight, knowing what's coming. She folded the truth inside her silence. Your name trembled in her throat, but never escaped. What she hid is what heaven is revealing. You were never supposed to know. But God disagreed. Her heart broke long before yours will. She prayed you wouldn't ask because she wouldn't lie. My child, the time has come for remembering. Tomorrow doesn't arrive empty. It carries her secret. She kept quiet, but her spirit never did. Her silence was never peace. It was pressure. What she fears telling you already knows your name. My child, you'll feel it before she speaks it. She said nothing, but she looked at you differently. You inherited her silence before her story. She didn't mean to lie. She meant to protect. What she buried has started to bloom. She watched you grow, praying the truth wouldn't follow. My child, she made a vow to keep it hidden. The truth lived in her hands, but never her voice. Tomorrow holds a memory she never wanted you to hold. Her fear has your name written across it. She tried to save you from what saved her. You were born into a prophecy she tried to rewrite. What she didn't say changed everything. My child, the silence you feel is inherited. She broke in private so you'd never bend in public. You are stronger than her silence. She knew it would come. She just hoped it wouldn't. Her love was honest. Her words were not. What's about to happen already passed through her. She looked away because the truth burned. Tomorrow will open what she tried to seal. My child, her silence was a shield, not a weapon. Her mouth lied, but her tears didn't. She wanted to protect you. But prophecy isn't patient. You were never blind, just merciful. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. Her fear built the walls you now must walk through. She knows why you wake up with dread. My child, she saw it coming and stayed silent. She feared your awakening more than your anger. The truth lives beneath her lullabies. You were born into a truth no one could say aloud. What she didn't say formed your entire story. She remembers the date. She just won't tell you why. Her hands shake when you speak too close to the truth. You became the question she could never answer. Her eyes plead for silence. But tomorrow speaks. My child, even silence leaves fingerprints. Her worry isn't about you. It's about what's attached to you. She hoped you'd never ask, but your spirit already knew. Her memory is a locked door, and tomorrow has the key. You heard it in childhood, unspoken but loud. She loved you enough to lie. Her prayers are panic in disguise. What's approaching doesn't knock, it reveals. My child, this was never a secret to heaven. She didn't break the silence. It's breaking itself. Her trembling isn't random, it's revelation. She whispered truth to God, but gave you fiction. Her love was real, but so was her fear. Tomorrow brings what she tried to erase. My child, you were always meant to see. Her silence shaped your shadow. She wept over a truth you weren't supposed to carry. You were the light born from her darkness. Her fear is ancestral. Her silence is generational. My child, your arrival activated what she hid. The truth is knocking, and it's louder than her denial. What she buried didn't die. It waited. Her silence became your inheritance. She knows why the room feels colder tonight. My child, the clock is calling what she forgot. What she avoided is arriving wrapped in destiny. She carries the weight of a truth that has outgrown her. The moment she feared is now unfolding. She didn't lie to harm, but it harmed anyway. My child, she planted a truth that refused to stay hidden. She didn't mean for the silence to grow this loud. What she avoided will introduce itself by name. She hoped you'd never ask the right question. Her silence isn't safety, it's surrender. You're about to receive what she could never release. The truth never needed her permission. My child, this was written long before either of you could speak. You're the one meant to carry what she buried. The silence ends tomorrow, prepare. She's been watching for signs, but they were always in you. My child, her silence was never strength. She lied to God first, then to you. Her voice shakes now because truth is near. She wrapped the truth in lullabies and good intentions. The thing she didn't tell you remembers your face. Tomorrow brings back what she prayed would disappear. You became the moment she tried to delay. My child, her dread is not confusion, it's memory. She gave you everything, except the one thing that matters now. She stayed quiet because the truth tasted like fire. Her lie wore a mother's tenderness. What she never said is now echoing in your dreams. Her silence shaped your path. Now truth must rewrite it. She carried this so you wouldn't have to. The secret she holds is tied to your name. My child, her worry was the prophecy in disguise. Tomorrow brings clarity she can no longer hold back. What was unspoken now stands in the doorway. Her love wasn't false, just fearful. She knows the exact moment everything will change. Her prayers grew desperate, but destiny stayed scheduled. My child, she hoped you'd never awaken this deep. Her silence isn't resistance, it's resignation. She tried to rewrite prophecy with protection. The silence has a sound now, and it's growing louder. You were never just her child. You were her turning point. She can't run from tomorrow. Neither can you. Her tears tonight are the truth's final warning. The truth has a shape. You'll feel it soon. She always knew this day would come. She chose silence over sorrow. But sorrow is arriving anyway. My child, what she didn't say has your name stitched inside. Her voice won't fail, it just won't lie anymore. The one truth she swallowed is now ready to speak. She built your world without the one brick that mattered. Tomorrow begins the unraveling. You will forgive her, but first you will see. My child, your spirit is preparing, even now. She hoped the storm would miss you. It never was meant to. The lie was small, but its echo was endless. Her silence didn't spare you, it marked you. What she avoided now carries divine authority. My child, open your eyes gently. Her heart knew the truth before her mind could admit it. You've been carrying a question she's always feared. Tomorrow will give you what she never could. You were never supposed to find out this way. My child, the silence ends at sunrise. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. She saw the sign. She swallowed it whole. Her eyes shake every time you mention tomorrow. My child, she carries more than you know. She told no one, but heaven heard everything. What happens tomorrow, she already survived once. She calls it fear, but it's prophecy. Your mother remembers what you were never told. The silence you felt in her arms wasn't peace. Something holy is rising. She's seen it before. Her tears know your future. What she won't say is what shaped her. She prayed you'd never ask the question your soul's now asking. Her mouth is closed. Her spirit is screaming. Tomorrow echoes something she buried long ago. Her silence is not guilt, it's grief. You were never supposed to find out like this. She held it in so you could breathe. You were born into a memory she never healed. My child, her fear is generational. She stitched silence where truth should have lived. Tomorrow will press against what she's kept sealed. You don't need her words. Her eyes already confessed. The truth has her trembling, and not from weakness. Her nightmares begin the moment yours end. The secret wears your face. My child, you carry more than your own destiny. Her voice cracked when she spoke of nothing. She's seen what happens when you find out. What she buried now blooms in your spirit. She loved you so much, she lied. The moment is coming. Her silence can't outrun it. You are the key she feared you'd become. What's waiting for you tomorrow once broke her. You felt it before she feared it. She didn't mean to hide it, just to heal it. Her prayers are panic in disguise. You weren't protected. You were paused. Something ancient moves through her silence. She remembered what she couldn't unsee. My child. She traded truth for tenderness. The lie was small, but it grew under your name. She never told you because it wasn't hers to speak. She gave you everything but the truth. She called it love, but it was fear with lipstick. The truth knocks differently when it's time. She doesn't sleep well before dates like this. You were born into a story with missing pages. My child, her silence was survival. The truth will come one way or another. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. She never meant to lie, just to delay. What she hides lives in your shadow. Her body still remembers the thing her voice avoids. Tomorrow carries a secret she buried in your name. She's terrified because prophecy doesn't ask permission. She kissed your forehead, knowing what's coming. The truth's heartbeat is louder than her hush. What you feel isn't anxiety, it's revelation. You're awakening what she silenced. She feared your strength more than your sadness. My child, the silence ends in hours. She thought love could outlast the truth. The thing you don't know already knows you. She heard the calling but covered your ears. You were wrapped in lies disguised as lullabies. Her shame was never yours to carry. The truth lives in her hesitation. She broke her own heart trying to save yours. She avoided it so long it grew teeth. What she wouldn't say will now speak through events. Her silence was inherited. So was your awakening. My child, she hid it in plain sight. Tomorrow has been calling your name for years. Her protection cost you clarity. Her silence shaped you more than her words. You were raised on her regrets. You knew it. She just couldn't admit it. She made peace with it until now. You were never blind, just patient. Her lie wasn't to harm, but to soften the blow. You were built to handle what she couldn't. She looked away every time the truth entered the room. She blamed timing, but feared transformation. My child, you are the moment she avoided. The secret ends tomorrow. She saw the signs and stayed silent. You will understand why she couldn't say it. She's praying again, but this time it's too late. The truth is taller than her fear now. She raised you to be brave, then feared your courage. Her silence was her answer. You've already forgiven her. You just don't know why yet. The secret is ancestral. Your soul is the cure. Tomorrow bends toward the truth. You're about to walk into what she walked away from. My child, your knowing is divine, not dangerous. She hoped you'd stay blind, but grace opened your eyes. The moment she dreaded is your moment of becoming. Her silence ends where your voice begins. You are the prophecy she prayed wouldn't unfold. She thought she could stop it with silence. What she feared most was you knowing. Tomorrow won't wait for her permission. Her silence was a love letter soaked in fear. You are not who she pretended you were. She loved you by withholding. You feel it because it's yours to hold now. She prayed it away. Heaven redirected it to you. The truth outgrew her lips. You are walking into the memory she buried. My child, your dreams aren't wrong. She cried the night before your birthday, but not for joy. Her love was real, but so was the secret. Tomorrow delivers what she never signed for. She saw the sign in your eyes. You are the unfolding of her silence. She kissed you goodbye as if nothing was coming. You carry the echoes of what she refused to speak. Her memory bends where your truth begins. You are the fire she feared would rise. She knew before you were born. Her fear came first, but your clarity comes last. You've inherited a silence that no longer fits. The truth doesn't need her approval. She warned you in ways you didn't recognize. My child, listen for what she avoids. You are the closure she never gave herself. Her silence had a sound. You just couldn't hear it until now. You will feel everything she repressed. What she protected you from is what perfects you now. The truth is coming through your spine. You knew it as a child, but forgot. Tomorrow will feel strangely familiar. She saw it once. It changed her. You were born to confront what she concealed. Her silence was a shield, but it's cracking. You are what she feared and what she prayed for. My child, tomorrow rewrites her silence. You will remember what she erased. Her silence was never empty. It was loaded. What she feared is no longer avoidable. You are ready. Even if she isn't, she couldn't hold it. You will heal it. The truth isn't coming, it has arrived. My child, this isn't punishment. It's preparation. She loved you the best way she could, withholding what hurt. You are the end of the silence. She may never tell you, but life will. Tomorrow isn't random, it's written. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more.